welcome to
Watching Gravity Falls for the first time. Yo.
And I'm Bradford.
Yeah, and I'm Bradford. So this
And
is
I'm
a crossover.
Bradford.
This is special crossover of Bradford and Bradford from Spooky Time.
Hell yeah.
And watching Twin Peaks and Gravity Falls for the first time. So we're going to be talking about the SUMMERWEEN episode of Gravity Falls. And Bradford here has seen all of the Gravity Falls.
Yep.
So how did you like rewatching this one?
The show has a lot of rewatchability.
Yeah.
It's just a good show.
Yeah.
So, Mackenzie, what were your first impressions of the SUMMERWEEN episode?
I thought that it was interesting. It's a different there weren't any numbers this time to look at biblically.
The number that has come up the most often is 618.
618.
That probably means something. I mean,
We think it's the biblical verse.
Gotcha. I love the creepiness of the monster in this one.
Absolutely. It's a little darker than normal.
Trickster character, because a kid gets eaten.
Mm-hmm. He does.
He comes back at the end and he says he's traumatized.
Yeah. Poor little kid. No, it's an interesting episode because it's much like the stakes are a lot higher, at least at first. And then you find out that you could just eat your way out.
Yeah. Well, the creature, the trickster, basically says it's trick or treat or die.
Yeah.
And he says he's going to come back and eat them, and he eats a child in front of them.
Right.
Early on.
But it's never really die because the child's still alive.
Sure. But for a while, you're especially if you're a little kid
watching.
If you were like, an 8-year-old watching this, you'd probably be creeped out. There's a lot of
no, I was creeped out. The way he moves is creepy. Yeah.
And
very
since
Spirited Away.
We've got a horror movie expert with us, what are some of the roots of the Trickster, do you think?
Did you talk about how it was Spirited Away?
We haven't talked about Spirited Away.
It kind of looks like the no face from Spirited Away. And also I think it purposely steers away from like classic slasher villains, just to make it its own thing. Because I think it's a parody of like Halloween horror movies, but I don't think it's trying to be a direct parody of.
I felt like there's that one shot
like
when
Myers
there was the one sort of POV from the monster
true.
At the beginning, and you kind of hear him like,
yeah.
So, but they dropped that.
They're trying to make him a little more creature-like.
Yeah, but definitely No Face from Spirited Away. And when he starts to eat, and when he loses his clothes, and it's just his face and his large mouth and stuff like that, then it's
I do like his clothing though. He reminds me of like I don't know why, but he reminds me of like a video game character. Or like in Night Vale, the guy with the briefcase, who's just a bunch of flies.
Oh, I didn't know.
Look directly at him.
Oh,
nobody remembers his face.
I love characters that are made of like snakes, or of course I like
rats.
Comic book, right? But anything or a million ants.
Million
ants.
So this is. Did you see the twist coming that it was going to be made of the loser candy?
No, but it did remind me of just like a blob-like thing. So I think I don't know what I was thinking it was. I was thinking more of along the lines of like a blob monster, like the ooze kind of monster.
Classic 1950s.
Yeah.
So what's Wendy's boyfriend's name?
Robbie.
So Robbie, they're going to a party. So one of the plots, the main plot is that Dipper is torn between helping his sister not get eaten by the Halloween monster.
He's not torn at all.
No, he's not.
He's just trying to get away.
Who are from Bradford? Who are some of your favorite side characters that were in this episode?
I love Wendy. Wendy's the best character.
Which one is Wendy? The deep voiced girl that was the witch?
Wendy's the.
Oh, Wendy's the. I always forget that, the lumberjack, the girlfriend. What do you like about Wendy?
She's just good. She doesn't care that much. She's good.
Yeah, it's no big deal to her if he's trick or treating or not.
Yeah,
It's
like
she's like whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man. She honestly just kind of tries to defend his honor.
Yeah, because it's her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I like Mabel interacting with her friends as a concept. I feel like they're a really cool friendship group.
And the friends
like
now, the little girl's name is Candy?
Yeah.
And then what was
Candy
the
and
other
Brenda,
one?
I think.
Grenda, not
Grenda. I like Grenda the best, probably.
She's voiced by
She's
the
pretty
same
fun.
person as
Alex.
Stan.
Alex Hirsch.
I think so.
Really? That's fun. That's a fun interaction that they had then. What's wrong with your voice?
Why would you say that?
I enjoyed the subplot where Stan is trying to scare the two boys.
Yes.
And he gets but he gets scared by a scary like viral video. Do you remember being scared by?
Yes.
The maze game.
Tell us the story of the maze game.
That?
I do remember that.
I think I was just looking in the neighbor's window. Wasn't it like Steve's?
No. It was. We were at their house for a freaking football party.
It was Super Bowl party or whatever. I think Adam of Goth Peaks.
He was
there.
I think he was actually playing the game.
He was the one that was showing people, and CJ was small enough that I was holding you. I think.
Yeah, but you held me for a long time.
That's true. I was there. You probably 8. And I was like, let me hold you.
Hey, let me.
I don't know if I was holding you so you could see, but yeah, they're playing the maze game. I had no idea. And I didn't even see the Exorcist image that pops up because I like looked away. And then all of a sudden you were crying. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Like my earliest memory.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Trying to be
it created your love of horror movies.
Yeah, that's when I became sentient. I was like, guess this is like life.
Switch. Oh, I exist, and life is horrible. Hey, since we're talking about this episode and childhood stuff, what would a lot of this episode is about growing up and getting a little too old to do childish things, such as go trick or treating. What are your memories of the final times of trick or treating?
I feel like
cheat, wasn't it? I was old.
Probably, yeah.
Why not, dude?
Friends? You weren't just like with me, right? You were like.
I feel like the last real Halloween that we went trick or treating.
Well, we were gonna be Ghostbusters together, and then that didn't.
Well, yeah, you know. Wow. But I think the last actual Halloween was when you dressed up as Slenderman.
That was great.
That was the Halloween.
I can't even remember what I was.
You were Dr. Horrible.
I was that. I think was the peak.
The Halloween where he dressed up as Jareth was the other good Halloween. The
there
Labyrinth from Labyrinth.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. I feel like I've never had a good Halloween costume.
And she was like, "I want to be Jareth."
I'm gonna be Jareth.
I'm really freaking.
And like one neighbor got it.
Yeah.
Dude,
I feel like when you're a kid, you know what you are, and people are like, "What are you?"
What?
Yeah.
I feel like I was a fool just all throughout my childhood to be like, I'm gonna do that, and no one will get it.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, last. I think this is the last question about Gravity Falls. So at the end, they do sort of a little, little campy spiel from Grunkle Stan when he's talking about Summerween's not about the candy, it's not about this, and so you're expecting that he's going to say it's about family, but then he says it's about pure evil, and they all cackle and laugh.
Yeah.
But we haven't figured out why the code has said Stan is not what he seems. So do you think it's possible that Stan is actually a villain?
I think it is possible. I think that they would play with the villain idea. I think that it would be.
He's going to be evil because it doesn't. It's just.
Yeah. But in some way, maybe he is the villain.
All right. Well, until next time, this has been
Watching Gravity Falls for the first time. Every time I say it, I want to say Twin Peaks.
But you don't.
I don't.
I want to say Twin Peaks too, and I'm not even talking. All right. Love you. See you later.
Bye. See ya.